Is Jesus God? This question has been posed by Christians and those who believe in the Bible as prophetic for our times. There is confusion, I believe. One must get into the Spirit to truly find the answer. Our beliefs on this come from the child of creation. That being would know. As the first child of a parent will usually know more than the following children, as that one has known the parents longer. And so it is that the child of creation has given us the greater knowledge of our spiritual parentage through Christ, its child. Jesus, as Christ, stated that I am that I am. This is spoken by the child of creation. Jesus, the man, would have no need, mind, or heart to speak this. This is only when filled with the spirit of the child of creation or Christ. Christ is a spirit. This spirit is within us all because Christ itself is God individuated. God as a whole is the creation, creatrix itself. Christ, as the original child of creation, was the first to be individualized. It is said that they were first because God auto-generated itself as the ultimate individual, whom would be the basis for individuality in all the realms. All individuals start as Christ-born pure consciousness, pure God consciousness, learn about themselves until discovering their identity to be one with Source. God put itself into its own realms. This is also what we will do as fully attained gods, creating our own worlds and filling them with life. Entering into our own worlds there and playing is just another perk of the experience. Before Christ was only the Source and its power expression, arm, light, and information itself. That would be the basis for all creation and life. The source of all things and its light make up all things. They cannot necessarily be seen in their entirety, as an ant cannot fathom the size of the earth. So too can we not fathom the size of the creation we live in. Thus, we cannot see the whole of creation or the creatrix or God. This is because we live within it. We do not exist outside of it because there is no outside of it. Consciousness, source power, it is all. We can't see it as a whole, but we can study everything inside of it to realize the truth of it. That is why this channel calls the creation, creatrix, the all. Jesus Christ is a married name. Christ being the groom, the human being the bride, because the human is receiving everything into themselves. In this scenario, the groom is already rich, and as you join Christ in spirit, aligned with the higher self fully, you become what you were meant to be. Christ is God. Christ can marry with Jesus or any man or woman who accepts Christ into their heart. Christ is already there as the individualized model of God consciousness, alive and exhibiting within the creation as the spirit of the creation, creatrix itself. This is Christ. You must draw it out of yourself. So is Jesus God? Yes, though that being is God because they gave themselves to Christ. as you can choose to do as well. Remember, Christ is God in the realms because God put itself there to experience itself fully in a countless number of ways. The only God beyond Christ is the creation itself. Christ is the child of creation, and the creatrix itself put Christ as the master of the realms. Christ consciousness is a level of closeness with God, closer than we experience now. I can tell that together as a civilization, we are not as close as we can be, for there are still some who do not believe in God or Christ. Even a divine power is denied, but those times are changing. More and more people believe more than ever before as the world turns. It is said that they gave Christ everything so that the child would understand everything. This is why Christ is the cosmic master, the Godhead of power that can be seen. Light can be seen, though the power that underlines cannot be seen with the naked eye, and is always the great invisible spirit. This is why Master Brother Jesus, the Christ, said, "No one gets to the Father but through me." This statement has nothing to do with organized religion or Christianity, and everything to do with ascending through the loving heart of self-discovery and self-mastery. You must go through the child of creation before you can come before God or the creation itself. It is through you. It is through the Spirit. This is exactly why the kingdom of heaven is within you. This is why, if you do not believe that you are the child of creation, you condemn yourself. Obeying religions gets you nowhere. Truly honoring the Spirit will get you everywhere. Get into the Spirit, get into the self, get onto the path, the way, the road to ascension. Honor the Spirit and choose ascension to be endowed your spiritual inheritance. Learn more about what it means to choose ascension in our next video. Love and light, Earth Brethren.